You just gonna keep going, huh? Okay. I gotta get off live, sir.
Eh?
And that's when I'm gonna get
Eh?
you. Okay. I'm feeling all compelled,
Oh,
all lucky and stuff.
I'm always looking for something. Always.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had a bad day yet.
Okay.
You want to see?
Okay.
Oh.
Go up against the Atlanta Shell. God be with you that day.
Mm-hmm. I am.
Okay.
Simmer down, simmer down. Simmer down,
Stupid.
simmer down,
Simmer down, simmer
simmer down,
down.
simmer down.
That bag of food we got for Tate should last like forever.
No doubt. Should
He's
last till
so
after.
greedy though.
Should last till after the summer.
Yeah.
Me
It's a big
till
bag.
July.
Yeah, it's a big bag. So,
Me till July. But it's all about how you feel.
mm, well, it'll be alright. I got enough food. Bam, bam.
Mm-hmm.
So we shouldn't have to buy no more bags no time soon. 30-pound bags should hold for a little while. Hey Kay, hey Sequoia, hey Regina, hey Jasmine. Sequoia and Jasmine, you guys are in story time tonight, ladies.
Oh.
Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Welcome to Haunted but True Story Time, where the stories are true, but the characters are family, and friends. You guys, if you're new to my page, please subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your bell. That way, when I go live, you'll never miss one of these stories. You can't be like, what happened? I didn't know. I wasn't notified. Turn that bell on so you can be notified whenever I go live. Uh, Hey, Laquita! Yes, you made it to a live. You are also in story time tonight too, love. Trey, he right here making all this noise. You don't hear him in the background?
Don't call my real
Nah.
name.
Huh?
Call my real name.
I didn't call your real name. The person that I'm talking to name is Trey. Sir. All over here in the Kool-Aid. Don't even know the flavor. I bet.
Oh.
Hey, Cass! Stop. Made me sick. And I love it, Perez. I do. I sure do. You're supposed to embrace your flaws. So if you feel my teeth are crooked, oh well. Uh, yes, Sequoia. Okay, I'm gonna need you to start your moderating. Where's my other one? Hey, Strawberry. I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been? So you guys come in. We're about to start Haunted but True Story Time, where the stories are true, but the
What is
characters
she?
are family, and friends. You guys, if you're
What
new
is
to
she?
my page, please subscribe. Um, I see. I get it. You know, I'm doing story time. I can't be watching everything.
Watch it now.
Ain't watching nothing.
Let me get my cigarette here.
Hey, China.
You gonna walk this?
Oh, Uncle's bothering me.
Huh?
He trying to make me watch the game, which I already want to watch, but I gotta do story time, so I'm trying not to focus on it. But he just keep. All right, guys, we'll be starting this story time in 5 minutes. So this is the time where you get your cakes, your snacks, your pies, your cookies, your pizza, hot wings, fish, all that good jazz. Bring it around your device so you won't have to get up and miss none of the story. Okay, that's what's up, Strawberry. I ain't even know. Y'all don't thumbs up the live when y'all be on the replay game. Y'all just watch and close it out. Y'all don't even let me know y'all be there with the thumbs up. Yes, we have another story.
Got hurt.
Who is this dude? The coach?
Mm-hmm. Coke got hurt.
He barely fell. Get your ass up off the court. I almost missed the lie. I would have been replay game. Okay. All right, guys. We're about to start story time in 4 minutes. Get everything you need. Get around your device. Kay, can you post my thing so I can pin it, please? Yes, I bet you do be forgetting the comments. How I'm supposed to know you there? Y'all don't let me know y'all there.
Look at my boy.
I see you.
Straight out of
Georgia.
Georgia.
4 minutes, guys. We are going to be starting in 4 minutes. So this is the time you should be running around your living room, putting your kids in their bedroom with a squeezed juice and some SpongeBob.
When's your way to
You know,
Kentucky?
running into your living room, mixing up your drink real
When's
quick.
your from Kentucky?
Okay, I understand. I got you, babe. Anything else you want to say before I start back? You sure? You positive? Are you sure? I'm feeling good, Rebecca. I'm feeling good. Except for Aunt gonna bother me this whole story time, y'all. Just to let y'all know. He gonna bother me this whole story time. So we're gonna be doing story time in a few minutes. We're gonna be kicking this off in 3 minutes. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Let me know you here. Close the door. We don't want no trolls or hoes or in here bothering us while we trying to get our story time. So close the door. And when I say close the door, that means thumbs up the live.
Damn it.
I know, right? Yes. And how are you guys feeling on this wonderful Saturday? Oh,
You probably doing all
I am. Shut up. Don't worry about what's going on over here, sir. I am doing what I'm gonna be doing, sir. You all over here in my stuff, sir. Good, Rebecca.
that's how I feel.
I promise y'all, I'll keep messing with me. I'm gonna catch a case right here in front of y'all.
Aw.
Hi, Jose. I'm good. How's the weather in Cali? Hopefully beautiful. Chocked with beautiful women in sundresses so y'all can, just,
Crazy dudes.
it's nothing like sundress season from what I hear.
I
Hey,
wish.
Tay
I
Tay.
wish I was.
No, you prefer shorts.
I wish I was.
2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes, and we're about to get ready to start this story time. Congratulations, Rebecca. Oh, y'all tell Rebecca congratulations. She got engaged on yesterday. Aw. Aw. Oh, it's raining where you are, Sequoia. It's okay.
Mmm.
It's okay.
Mmm.
Yes, y'all, we're going to be dealing with a lot of trolls tonight, apparently. They coming in early.
And somebody looked
So
at it.
y'all just be on the lookout for the trolls. They coming in early, moderators.
Somebody looked at the tennis shoes and bought them his ass. Watch it.
Yes, I have heard from Nino. Nino is going through some things. He had more loss in his family. He had a family member to pass, so he's dealing with a lot of loss that he's trying to recover from right now. So he's
Ow.
I've spoken with him. I told him we praying for him. We keeping him lifted up in our prayers. So told him whenever he felt better and he felt ready to just come over and join us for story time or reach out to whoever he wanted to reach out to in the family. So yeah, he's building himself back up, so we giving him time to do that. But yeah. Oh, May 30th, girl. That's of next year or this year. Let me know, Rebecca. All right, guys. We are about to get ready to start this story time. It is now 7:10 where I am, whatever the fuck 10, wherever you are. So we're about to get ready to start this story time. If you guys are ready, give it a thumbs, give me those thumbs, give me those thumbs. I need 2 thumbs for everybody. I'm like fucking Kevin Gates tonight. I need 2 thumbs, one in the chat and one in the live. So thumbs up the live and thumbs up the chat.
I need
Wow, Rebecca,
two
that's
thumbs.
amazing. That's quick. Damn, what's the day? May 4th, you gonna be able to pull everything off that fast? Don't put too much stress on yourself. That's how bridezillas get made. Putting too much stress on yourself, don't do that. Run around making sure
All
your
I'm talking about.
bridesmaids got their dresses and all the girl. Don't
All I'm
do that.
talking about. Bumbo got
Don't put
wrong.
too much stuff on yourself, girl. You'll turn into a bridezilla. Give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready.
Boy got aim over.
Hi, Dada. We elope for that reason. Okay, okay, Tay Tay. All right, guys. We're about to get ready to start this story time. This story time has Jasmine. Yes. This story time has Jasmine, Sequoia, and Laquita. Jasmine, Sequoia, and Laquita. Are you ladies here? If you're here, give me a deuces in the chat. Give me two in the chat if you ladies are here. Sequoia, Laquita, Jasmine. Okay, I see Jasmine. Okay, bet like we married. Nah, they just confused. Okay. He's so silly. Jasmine's here. Sequoia's here. Laquita, are you here? Want to make sure all my characters are here tonight. Okay. Laquita's in the building, Jazz is in the building, and Sequoia's in the building. All right, ladies. I hope you ladies enjoy your story. Like to hear, here it goes. Now, Sequoia and Jasmine were in high school together. They met in ninth grade. Jasmine had just moved to town. Sequoia really didn't, too much mess with anybody in middle school, so nobody messed with her really in high school. Now, when Jasmine's come to town, her and Sequoia hook up and they become fast friends. They become fast friends and they start to get in trouble together a lot. Since Sequoia was there and Jasmine was there together, they always jumped on people, fighting all the time, pulling pranks that was funny to everybody else, but the staff, the teachers and staff like that didn't find it funny, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And so they go through high school together, 10th grade. Right before they go into 11th grade, they 10th grade year, they pull the prank of the year. I'm talking about a prank so big that it got both of them expelled from school. So I know y'all gonna ask me what the prank is. So apparently, a friend of a friend of a friend mom worked at this school as a lunch lady. And this friend of a friend of a friend got the keys to the school because the mom, used to open up the school to go and start breakfast and stuff like that. So this friend get the keys and they decide to put laxative in the food. Now nobody knew this happened. Only the girl, the friend who mom had, was a cafeteria lady, and Sequoia and Jasmine. So they were the only three that knew what they did. Now everybody go to school. Funny how Sequoia Jackson, Jasmine, and the other little girl wouldn't eat the food. They wouldn't eat none of the food. They were like the only three that was sitting in the cafeteria with no trays. Everybody else got trays and they eat. And probably around first, second period, kids were running through the hallway, holding their assholes, holding their mouths, trying to rush to the bathroom. Like this shit was big. It was shit everywhere. Put it like that. It was shit everywhere. Like some people couldn't make it to the bathroom. It was just shit and vomit all over this hallway, all throughout the school. So of course this was like fucking trouble, major. Like they had to call ambulances. Kids was dehydrated from throwing up and shitting so much. So yeah. Of course, the school know the food didn't do it. Something had to be done. So they reach out to the cafeteria lady, call her in, threaten to fire her if she didn't tell what the fuck happened. And she swore down. She didn't know what the hell was going on. You know something. Where your daughter at? They called the daughter in now. And the daughter breaks. This bitch break like a glass of water. She break fast as fuck. All they had to do was say, your mom gonna lose her job. It was Jasmine at Sequoia. They bullied me into getting the key. I'm talking about this bitch sounded like a canary. She snitched on everything, everybody. The plan that was supposed to go down before they did what really went down. The plan B, plan C. This bitch told it all. She ran her mouth like water. She told it all. So of course the school calls Sequoia and Jasmine. And they parents up there and everything, and they pretty much get expelled from school. Like y'all bitches ain't come back here. Y'all are trouble. Y'all been trouble since y'all hooked up. Y'all can't come back here. Of course, the school pressed charges. So there was a court date and all this shit. So they go to court, and the judge pretty much say because they some bad bitches, they sending their ass to boot camp. And now the parents was like, no, my child, she's never been anywhere like that. They've never been without us. And the judge like, I don't give a fuck. They got in trouble. They ass got to go. So the judge sentenced their ass to 6 months in boot camp. Okay? Okay, cool. They didn't like this shit. Of course they didn't like this shit. But they had to do it or they were going to go to jail. Like, jail. So the parents was like, we got to do this shit. So we going to take y'all ass up there, turn y'all in. They get up there, of course they make the plan to go up there together. Parents driving up there together at the same time. Okay, cool. They get up there about 7 o'clock. Call, let the people know that they at the gate. People buzz them in. They come in.
Mm.
They pull up. It's a girl standing outside in a, like a correction officer uniform. She's standing there. So of course when parents pull up, they acting like they dropping these motherfuckers off at college. Give mama a hug. Don't forget this. And of course this fucking correctional officer is standing there like, get your ass in line. They don't need none of that shit. Get in line. Scared the fuck out of Sequoia and Jam. They like, what the hell going on? Did we sign up for the army? This is some bullshit. And correction officer like, get your ass in line right now. So the parents was like, get your ass over there. That lady's not playing. So both of them rush over there and they stand in their little line, just them two side by side. Correction officer walk up on them. She said, my name is Sergeant Laquita. Say it with me, Sergeant Laquita. Then neither one of them speak. She said, oh, y'all think I'm playing? Oh, y'all think it's a game? Drop down and give me 50 right now. Sequoia and Jab looked at each other like, who the fuck is this bitch talking to? She like, drop down and give me 50 right now. Neither one of them moves. She grabbed both of their head by the back of their necks, pulled their head forward. Drop down and give me 50. Sequoia looked back like, mama, this bitch just put her hands on me. Mom can't do shit for you, baby. Mm-mm. Sergeant Laquita told him, put their stuff on the ground, y'all free to go. Whoa. Jamming like, mama! Mm-mm, mm-mm. Put that shit on the ground, get the fuck on up out of here. So that's what their parents did. Laquita took their ass, showed them around. You come here for breakfast at this time. I get up, I blow the trumpet. At this time, when you hear that trumpet, you better get your ass up. You better make that bed up. I better be able to bounce a quart off that bitch. And if it's not able to be bounced a quart off of, your ass gonna run until I say you ain't gotta run no more. Jamming looking at Sequoia like, bitch, that bitch sound for real. Like, oh my God, I can't fucking stand her. Why she like this? So Sequoia thought she could try to butter up Laquita. Hey, Sergeant Laquita, so, I'm new. And I want to know, and Laquita cut her ass off so quick. I don't give a fuck about you being new. Get your ass back in line. Oh, that shit you used to do in high school to butter up them teachers ain't working here, boy. Sequoia looked at Jam and Jam like, some fuck shit right here. So when they get there, it's time for breakfast. So she tell them, get your ass in line with the rest of them. Go down to the cafeteria. So they get in line. They talking and shit when you ain't supposed to be doing none of that. They just talking and laughing and shit. Boy, Laquita show up out of nowhere like fucking Casper. Didn't I tell y'all not screaming at them at their ears and shit? Like, why is you screaming at me? Oh, you gonna talk back? Push Jasmine ass to the ground. Give me 20. Bitch, I ain't got no chain. You got chain for a 50. Anybody got chain for a 50? Give me 20, bitch. She like, get them done right now. Put her feet on her back. Push her ass to the ground. Now push up. She had to do 20 fucking push-ups right there in front of everybody. Embarrassed the shit out of this girl. And all the other was like, all the other bad ass kids side-eye looking at what's going on because they know if they say anything, they ain't gonna be right down there with her. So ain't nobody laughing out loud, but motherfuckers are laughing. You know what I'm saying? So she get through embarrassing the shit out of her. And of course they go sit down and eat, bro. Yeah, bro, my package. So they go sit down and eat breakfast and they talking about this shit like, man, I can't stand her. She get on my fucking nerve. Like, who the fuck is this bitch and who she thinks she is? One of the other kids at the table like, boy, me and Laquita, boy, son, Laquita don't play this shit. Like, you don't want to fuck with her. You don't want to get on her bad side. She'll embarrass you so bad. She'll make you feel so small in this motherfucker. Like, you don't want to fuck with Miss, like, leave her alone. Sequoia and Jam like, fuck that. We gotta be here. This bitch ain't gonna be here with us. We finna get rid of her motherfucking ass. So the plan we put in the day. Play. The first day they got there, we getting rid of Miss Laquita ass. She can cancel that shit. She won't be here long. Okay, cool. So everybody get in the bed that night. That morning at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm talking about dog trumpet loud as shit. Everybody jumping about their beds, hurry up, making their bed up, standing to the side, putting their clothes where they supposed to be and shit. Sequoia and Jasmine still laying in the fucking bed. These bitches brought eye masks like they was on vacation or something. They got this shit all over their eyes and stuff. Boy, I'm talking all of a sudden you hear the door. Boom! You hear like a baton hit a metal bed. Bah, bah, bah! Everybody better have their ass up. Jasmine and Sequoia hear that and they jump up and just run to the front of their beds. They ain't made up shit. They ain't took the eye mask off. They ain't did shit. They just standing at the front of their bed. Laquita calmed down. She said, oh, y'all motherfuckers think I'm playing. Both of y'all, come here. Put both of them in the middle of the floor. Y'all got on eye mask, bitch? Somebody told y'all was at the Hilton. Y'all packed that shit for real. Do y'all see this shit? Looking at the other kids. Y'all see this bullshit? Why they dress like they finna go to the Hilton? Kids start laughing at their ass. I don't get this. This is crazy. So, so she pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, embarrassed the fuck out of them in front of everybody, make them get in the front of everybody, do push-ups and you know what I'm saying, just embarrass them, make their ass work while everybody else was doing what the fuck they need to do. They stayed in there the whole day doing push-up. Laquita stood right there in front of their ass. You better do them. You better do them. At this point, Sequoia and Jasmine crying, their arms hurt. You know what I'm saying? Back hurt. All this shit hurt. They just, please, can we get up? She like, no. You don't keep going until your ass learn how to get up in the morning when you hear that fucking trumpet. Whole day they went through this shit. That night, when it was time to go to bed and everything, they like, we putting this fucking plan in place right now. Now, everybody knew Captain Lakeisha was gay. Everybody knew that, you know what I'm saying? From the way she carried herself, you could tell she was a big time stud. So, they came up with their master plan. This goes on for about a week of her coming in and out, hitting the bed. She'll bust the door open. Bow! Hit the bed with the baton. Doom, doom, doom. Flip the light on and off. Click, 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 get your asses up. This was her routine. After she got through blowing that trumpet, she came straight to the barracks she's supposed to be in, and she forced her goddamn people up at the fucking bed to do what they gotta do. This goes on for about a week for Sequoia and Jasmine. They figure they're gonna put their plan into place on Monday morning. So Sunday night, they get up. While, you know, the rounds and shit are being made, they creeping. They done creep through, watching the cameras and everything. They done made it all the way to Sergeant Laquita's office. They go into her office, put a pair of their underwears in her drawer, run back out of the office, go into the room where she keep her little trumpet, put fingernail glue on the mouthpiece of the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Leave it there. And they go and hurry up and get back into their goddamn beds and stuff. A couple hours go by. All of a sudden you hear hollering. Ah! Ah! Now, of course, this wake up all the kids like, what the fuck going on? All they see is a bunch of, you know, correction officers and and Sergeant Laquita being rushed down the hallway. All them rushing down the hallway and she just hollering. Of course, Jasmine and Sequoia know what's going on, so they just laughing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was gone that whole day. Laquita wasn't even there. They were asking, Sequoia and Jasmine were asking the other correction officer, where Sergeant Laquita at? Don't worry about that. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. What Sergeant Laquita at? Run your laps. Don't worry about where she at. When nobody get them answers on where she was, they knew. You know what I'm saying? They had told a couple girls, hey, this what we did to that bitch. We put this, that, and the third. Everybody like, what? She gonna get y'all ass when she get back. Couple days go by, me Sergeant Laquita back. And she wakes their ass up like she do every morning, blowing that fucking trumpet. Jasmine and Sequoia sat straight up. This bitch back already? God damn, like, man, we gotta push this shit a little faster. Sergeant Laquita comes into the barracks where they are. These bitches already up. Sequoia and Jasmine up before everybody else see it. Got their beds made. They just standing there. She walks in, look right at their ass. She walks up and down the barracks looking at everybody. She said, I know one of y'all motherfuckers fuck with my trumpet. And I'm going to find out who did it. She just looking at each kid as she go up and down. I'm going to find out who did it. And I think I know who did it because ain't nobody else had the balls to try no shit like that since they been here. So I kind of got an idea who did it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a chance to tell the truth. You tell me the truth right now. I'll let that shit go. I won't even punish you. You just got to tell the truth. She said, so I want everybody to close their eyes. So all the kids close their eyes. She said, I don't want no peeking. If I catch you peeking, you going to run 2 miles. Shit, these kids' eyes so tight you couldn't see shit. She said that if you was the one that fucked with my trumpet, raise your hand. And she looks around the room, and nobody raised their hand. She gets right in front of Sequoia, and she said again, whoever did it, raise your hand. Sequoia don't move, she don't flinch. She just keep her eye closed. She walk over to Jasmine. Like I said, if you did it, raise your hand. Jasmine don't say shit. She keep her eyes squeezed tight as shit. She don't say nothing. Sergeant Laquita said, okay. I see we got some liars in the midst. So open your eye. Everybody open up their eye, looking around to see who missing. Then nobody own up to this shit. She said, you know what? Since the motherfuckers that did it won't own up, everybody running 5 miles a day. Man, what? Like, everybody started complaining. That ain't fair. One little girl haul off and say, I know who did it. Instantly, Jasmine and Sequoia look over in that bitch direction like you say anything, we gonna beat your ass. You better not say shit. So Sergeant Laquita looks at Jasmine and Sequoia and said, oh, you do? Okay, come outside and talk to me. Jasmine and Sequoia eye big as shit. They looking at the girl, staring the girl down. Like you better not say shit. Don't say nothing. She like, the rest of y'all go ahead, put your clothes on, get ready to run. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna run if she tell me who did it, but everybody else gonna run. All the folk that do know they did that shit instantly look over them like, man, own up to this shit. I ain't trying to run today, but neither one of them said that. So she goes out there with the girl. Everybody get dressed, and as they coming out the barracks to get ready to run, she stops Sequoia and Jam, and she said, huh. So y'all was the one that did it. Sequoia and Jam like, what you talking about? We ain't did nothing, man. Yeah, I know y'all did it, because nobody else had the balls to do this shit before y'all got here. Y'all did that shit. Man, we didn't do it. I promise you we didn't do that shit. She was like, yes, y'all did, and just for that, y'all gonna run 8 miles. What the fuck? Are you for real? Like, you can't do that. That ain't fair. You can't do that. Yes, I can. Y'all gonna run and y'all ain't gonna even get dinner. Oh, hell no. That ain't fair. Like, for real. I call my mama and this motherfucker. No, you won't. You don't get no phone calls. Get your ass out there and get to running. Oh, she punished they ass. She punished the shit out of them. She punished them that whole fucking day. While they was running, they was like, you know what? It's time to bring in plan B. We got the plan B that ass. We gonna get rid of this bitch. So they kept running. And Sergeant Laquita had to go in and check on her, the rest of the kids on her bed, because Sequoia and Jasmine was running out there till it was dawn. They were the only two still running. So she goes in to check on the rest of her kids. While she goes in, another correction officer comes out and tell her, y'all can come on, y'all done. So they, walking back over to where where that correction officer is. Sequoia said, watch this. So when they get over there, it's a man, correction officer. She just, and he said, hey, you okay? She like, no, I'm not okay. I don't know what to do. And he's like, what's going on? Did you do something to her? And Jasmine like, no, I've been trying to find out what's wrong with her too, but she won't say nothing. Here you go. So he like, what's going on? She like, I'm scared to tell you because you might get me in trouble. He like, get you in trouble? I ain't here to get you in trouble. I'm here to help you get out of trouble. So she elbowed Jasmine. She like, Jasmine, can you just tell him? And Jasmine's like, no. Cause real shit, Jasmine don't know what the fuck she finna say. So Jasmine like, nah, I think this is something you need to tell him. So he like, just tell me what's going on. And she's like, I ain't want to say nothing, but because I knew I was gonna get in trouble. But Captain Laquita, she been touching on me. Jasmine mouth dropped. So like, and I ain't want to say nothing, like, cause I knew I was gonna get in trouble. And this correction officer like, are you serious? She like, yes. Like, she had me in her office, and she told me she wanted me to come in there and do something for her. But when I got in there, she started touching on me. She made me take my underwears off, and it's this correction officer like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Telling Jasmine, hey, you need to go on the inside. Go on, do what you got to do. And he kept Sequoia out there. So Jasmine didn't hear whatever else Sequoia said. She just went on and did what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? She got her little tray, she ate, and she went on back to the barracks. She get to the barracks, she, getting into the bed, and she thinking like, what the fuck going on? And then Sequoia come around the corner, big ass smile on her face. So Jasmine go over there, and before she can get over there to say anything to Sequoia, another correctional officer, not Captain Laquita or Sergeant Laquita, but another correction officer coming in like, lights out! You know what I'm saying? Turn the lights off on their air. Everybody had to be in their bed, so she couldn't ask Sequoia what else happened. So she just get in her bed. She gets up that morning, but it wasn't Laquita to wake them up. This was another correctional officer. And comes in and tell them to get up and get dressed and get ready to do they PT, get dressed and everything. So they get up and they notice Laquita ain't there. The fuck? So they get up, get dressed. Every correction officer they sing, hey, what's Sergeant Laquita at? Hey, that ain't none of your damn business. Get your ass out there and run like you supposed to. Don't worry about her. The fuck? So Sequoia telling Jasmine, I got that bitch. I'm telling you, that's why they won't tell us where she at. That bitch gone. They got rid of that bitch. Telling all the other kids in the bear, I told y'all gonna get rid of her motherfucking ass. Jasmine like, man, when you came out with that story last night, bro, that shit made me think like, what the fuck? She was like, I told you I gonna get rid of her ass. They ain't see Laquita the whole day. They ain't see Laquita the next couple of days. They kept asking, hey, what Laquita? That ain't your fucking business. Do your PT. With nobody tell her what she was. So, a couple days go by, and they get into like a big ass fight at the facility. I'm talking about so big, like head bashed to the ground, big knots, split lips, trying to beat Jasmine and Sequoia ass. Of course, they reached out to their parents, told their parents what was going on. Their parents got the attorneys to go to the judge, tell the judge they being abused. That one of the girls done goddamn got their head split in there. They don't need to be in there. Can they be put on house arrest? And the judge agrees. The judge agrees. The judge said, "Yep, you can bring them up out of there, and we'll put them on house arrest. They ain't got to be in there no more." So they leaving. We finna go. So their parents gonna get them, take them back home. You know, they got their little ankle monitors on and shit. Can't go nowhere. So that night when they get home, you know, parents bring them in the house. Of course, their parents tell them, go take a bath, get comfortable. You back home. It's okay. Everything fine. You know what I'm saying? They go in there to take them a bath. And when Jasmine takes her bath, she's go to wash her hair and she turn her head, you know, turn her body around. And the water cut off. And she turns around and look back. Ain't nobody there, but the water cut off. Same thing happened to Sequoia too at her house. And it was like when it happened, the first thing came to their mind was every time they took showers in boot camp, they only had a certain amount of time to take the shower. And Miss Laquita would come turn that shit off. Like turn the water off. She didn't give a fuck. Just turn it off. You can still have soap in your hair, all in your eyes. She didn't give a fuck. If your time was up, the water was turned off. So instantly, that's what both of them thought about when it happened. Like, the fuck? Like, I ain't in boot camp no more. I can just turn the water back on. That shit happened a couple times in the shower. Had a motherfucker scratching their head like, am I tripping? Come downstairs. Hey, mom, is something wrong with the fucking water, the plumbing, the pipes or something? Nah, everything fine. Why you ask? Because the water keep cutting on and off. Every time I turn it on in the shower, it'll turn off. No, I ain't never had that happen to me. Dad probably ain't never had that happen to him either. We'll check it out, though. Okay, cool. That night, they go to eat, get in the bed. Before I get in the bed at home, they are woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning to bang, bang, bang. Both of them sat straight up in the bed because it sounded just like that baton hitting them fucking metal beds they used to sleep in. They both sat up in the bed, looking around. Both of their bedroom lights was on. The fuck? The hell? Like, just, what the fuck? What was that noise going around the house? The fuck was that noise? Couldn't figure out the fuck the noise was. Turn the light back off. Get back in the bed. It happens again. Bang, bang. Scare their ass up again. Like, what the fuck? So at this point, when it happened to Jasmine go to check the house a second time. But when it happens to Sequoia goes into her parents' room like, do y'all hear that banging and shit? Parents is like, what? No, huh? It's like 4:15 in the morning. What are you doing? Go to bed. No, we don't hear nothing. They get ready to go back to their room. When they get in their room, both of their beds made up. I'm talking about made up. Like they used to make them up in the fucking boot camp. Made up so tight you can bounce a quart off that bitch. Both of them. They just look. I didn't just scared them to death. Like scared the fuck out of them. They ain't understand what the hell was going on. Like why is this happening? What is going on? All probably about a good week and a half. All the signs of still be even waking up to hearing a fucking trumpet. Like who the hell in the neighborhood blows a fucking trumpet in the morning? Like all the shit that they was going through at the fucking boot camp. It was like it was happening at home. So it gets to the point to where they start to see Miss Laquita. Like, Jasmine gets up in the middle of the night. She goes to get her some water. She goes into the kitchen and she sees somebody sitting at the table. And she's like, Mom. Before she even turned the kitchen light on, she just like, Mom. And you can hear, what the hell? And she like, Mom. And she flipped the light on and there's nobody sitting there. But it was Laquita's voice. She know that voice. That was Laquita's voice. What the fuck? So she called. Her and Jasmine started talking. Bitch, let me ask you a question. Have you been experiencing weird shit? And Jasmine's like, be more specific. What you mean? She like, when I first came home, I took a shower in the fucking water. was turning on and off like Miss Laquita used to turn the water off on us. And Jasmine didn't say shit. She like, or I woke up, I've been waking up like the past few mornings, hearing that fucking baton hitting them beds. And instantly Jasmine was like, I thought it was just me. You heard that shit too. She was like, maybe I'm tripping. She was like, but I got up and I saw Miss Laquita standing in the fucking living room. And Sequoia was like, bitch, I saw her in my kitchen table. So now they get to the point where, okay, we need to let our parents know this bitch is stalking us. Like she's around the house, she been stalking us. So they go to their parents, tell their parents about Miss Laquita, how she used to treat them when they was there, how she's now stalking them. Because I guess because they left. In they head, they got her in trouble and they left, and now she want her get back. So now she's stalking them. So that's what they tell their parents. This bitch is stalking us. We ain't do nothing to her. We don't know why she's stalking us. I seen her in the living room the other night, and the parents was like, we ain't seen nobody. Like I saw her. I saw her. Even Jasmine saw her. Like she's been sneaking in and out of our houses, watching us sleep. Like for real, we need to have this bitch locked up. Like it's crazy. So the parents started talking. Have Jasmine seen this lady that Sequoia said she been seeing? Yeah, she said that she don't seen the lady in the house. Okay, so this lady, if this lady is stalking our kids, then we really gotta press charges against this shit. This shit ain't right. So they decide to get the girls and they go back to the boot camp. They demand to see like the sergeant, the captain, or whoever the fuck runs this place. They demand to speak to the higher ups about the behavior of their correction officer. So they, request a meeting. You can tell they was pissed off. They wasn't taking no for an answer. They wasn't leaving that day. They needed to speak to somebody that day. So they let the man speak to the man, and they go off. Time they get in there, he was like, "You need to do something about your goddamn officer. She's been harassing our children. She's been following our kids, stalking our kids. She's broken into our houses to see our children. Like, I need to have her full name, address. I'm pressing charges against this bitch. We've already let the police know what's going on. So you just need to give me the information that I need." And of course, the man was like, "Whatever you need, I'll help you. Who we talking about? Like, what correctional officer?" And they was like, Jasmine's like Miss Laquita, and the sergeant looked like the head dude looks at them like what? And they like, yes, Miss Laquita, the one that touched me while I was here. You don't remember? And he looks at her. He like, y'all talking about Sergeant Laquita? And they like, yeah, she been in our houses. She was turning the shower off on us when we was, taking showers at home. This bitch been in our house. She been, and I don't feel safe. Of course, Sequoia brought out the tears ASAP. I just feel like she's retaliating because I told the truth to what she did to me, and I just don't. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. So the parents getting upset. Get her. We need her information right now. We are pressing charges against this lady. She will not do our children like this. And the man like, can we talk alone? Can we talk in private without the girls? And the parents is like, sure, that's fine. So they tell them to go outside and sit in the hallway, and they close the door. Parents sitting over that man for about a good 15 minutes, and then they come back out and they look at the girls and they like. Are y'all sure? Are y'all sure it's Sergeant Laquita that's bothering y'all? And both of them look at each other like, bruh, they don't believe it. Like, how could you not believe me, Mom? I'm telling you the truth. You don't even believe me. This is crazy. Like, y'all believe that lady over us. Y'all believe him. He just trying to protect his employee. He ain't gonna tell y'all the truth. And, they going off about this shit. And the parents is like, calm down, calm down. Like, I just want to know. I just want to make sure before we start pressing charges against this woman that she is the one that y'all have been seeing, you know what I'm saying, in the house. Yes, I swear on my life, she's the one I've been seeing. And both of the parents look back at the head man like, you see what we saying? They adamant about this shit. So the head man comes to the parents and he's like, girls, that's impossible. It's impossible, Miss Laquita has been bothering y'all. She hasn't stalked y'all. She hasn't followed y'all. She hasn't turned any showers off on y'all. Like, that's impossible. See, Mama, I told you. He's just trying to take up for his employee. He don't care. He don't care. He said, Miss Laquita died. And they like, what? Yeah, Miss Laquita died. The same day we fired her, she died. You lied. See, he lied, Mama. He said, He said we brought her into the office and spoke to her about finding your underwears in her desk. And she swore us down she didn't do it. But the evidence was there. We saw it, you know. So We fired her. That day, I guess she went to a bar. She just got drunk as fuck, upset, crying, whatever the case may be. But she just got tore off her ass drunk and decided to drive home. I ended up throwing herself into a fucking ditch that was like 40 feet high from where she was driving. Like, just drove off this fucking curb into a 40 feet drop into a goddamn ditch. Died on impact. And Sequoia and Jasmine is like, what? Like, no, I saw her yesterday. He like, impossible. Mom, Dad, they lying. He's lying. That lady ain't dead. He lying. He looked at them parents. He said, you can believe them if you want to. Or you can just look for it yourself. Her name is Laquita, such and such. You can look it up. You can Google it yourself. You'll find out all the information you're looking for. What her name is, what she stay at, all that shit will probably be in no obituary. You can look it up. Parents stood right there. Even Sequoia and Jazz going through their phone. What her name? You said Laquita what? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And boom. There it was. Thank you, Janelle. And boom. There it was. Big picture of Laquita in her correctional office uniform. Right there on the damn paper. Or right there online. Death. A single car accident. They called it. They said she was drunk. She had a ton of alcohol in her system, and she drove off this fucking cliff. And they had the date, and she died before they even left the damn place to go home. So, I mean, Laquita wasn't doing it. So I don't stand there looking at Sequoia and Jay and like, well, y'all lying, about what y'all saw. Like, no, mama, I swear to God, I saw this woman. I swear I saw this woman. Oh, baby, that lady did. I don't know how y'all saw her. So they didn't want the rest of the kids to know. They were telling the parents, don't speak about it while they in there. Just, y'all got the information y'all want. Y'all can go and leave. They go out and leave. And they was swearing to their parents. I swear I saw her. I swear I saw her. Parents are pissed off. Y'all made us drive all the way up here based on a lie. Based on a lie. Thank you, Laquita. So I know to put you in the next story time that comes up, which is on Wednesday. So the parents are pissed off. I knew y'all was lying. I knew y'all was lying about this damn lady. And both are like, we weren't lying. We weren't lying. Parents got pissed off. Took them home. They had to stay on house arrest so they couldn't go nowhere. Parents took TVs, laptops, anything that could hook to the internet where they could have fun. Took that shit. Parents were pissed. Y'all lied. You lied. You lied. I didn't lie. The whole 6 months that the rest of the time that they was on house arrest in the house, they went through this hunting with Laquita. She showed up every morning like fucking clockwork, doing something that would wake them up, scare them so bad they would jump up, run to their parents' room, sit at the foot of their parents' bed, scared to move. Every time they would wake their parents up and tell them she's in there, she in my room, she in my room, the parents would rush in there. They would never find anybody, but the room would smell like alcohol. Parents like, you been drinking? No, I ain't been drinking. I'm gonna tell the judge you been drinking. I'm sick of your behavior. Oh, they went through hell. They went through hell. It's like everything that Laquita was doing was getting them in trouble. Every time she showed up smelling like alcohol. Like you could tell she had been there. It smelled like 1800. Made the whole room smell like 1800. So when they parents come in there to check to see if she's in there or to see what the fuck their kids are talking about, it always smelled like alcohol. Y'all been drinking? You been drinking? I ain't been drinking. I ain't been drinking. Checking their room, turning their room, tossing their rooms upside down, looking for alcohol, checking their closets, going all through their private shit. Yeah, it wasn't good. You might as well have been in boot camp. They would have had rather been in boot camp than at the house because LaQueen wouldn't let it go. Well, she wasn't letting it go. She was on their ass the whole 6 months. This shit did not stop until them ankle bracelets were cut off their legs. The day the ankle bracelets were cut off, that night, of course, they set up scared because it's been going on for so long. They just expect this shit to happen. Nothing. Nothing happened. No banging, no trumpets, no lights flickering, nothing. Nothing happened. No alcohol smells in the air. Nothing. It's like they had served in liquid head. Oh, they gonna do this fucking 6 months. They can try to do it at home, but I'm gonna make sure it feels like jail in this motherfucker. She was on their head. The hunting of Laquita did not stop until these bitches got off house arrest and was done with their sentence. They never, they never had anything else to happen to them after that. But the whole time they was on that shit, oh, she was on their ass and showers getting cut off, lights getting cut on and off, banging, all that good shit. She was on their ass. I'm to my beds being made up when they walk out the room and come back. She was on them. Till the day it was time to cut them bitches off their leg. When they got them cut off, they went home scared, thinking that bitch was gonna show up and keep fucking with them. Nothing. No more problem. I say after after they got the little ankle bracelets cut off, it was about time to go to 11th grade, and they just stopped being friends. They stopped talking to each other and started hanging in different groups than each other. They just like their little friendship just fell apart. I guess going through all that shit, I don't know, made their little friendship fall apart. So they by 11th grade year, they were hanging with different cliques of friends. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't talking to each other, calling each other, texting each other. They just stopped talking to each other. And neither one of them got it any more trouble after that. You know what I'm saying? They was straight. I guess it was good. Parents felt like that shit worked out. I don't know what happened, but it worked out for us. I like it. Both of them, they ain't getting no more trouble. Graduated, everything did what they supposed to do from that point on. Laquita left a fucking mark on both of their lives. They had no idea. Laquita left a mark. She left a mark. She scared the shit out of these girls so bad they ain't getting no more trouble. No more. No more trouble. Graduated on time, good students, AB honor roll, all this shit. They ain't getting in trouble no more. That girl told me that story. I said, bitch, do you have Laquita's number in the afterlife? Because I got a couple kids that I want to sick her ass on. If she got that type of turnout, I need this bitch contact information. I need an email, a phone number, a beeper number. It don't matter to me, but I need her contact. I want to turn her loose on a couple kids I know. If she pulling it off like that, if she got that turnaround rate, baby, what? You know how many graduates we'll have around this motherfucker? You know how many kids gotta get up and do what the fuck they gotta do without us even having to say a word to them? I need that bitch contact information. I don't know about y'all, but I want to just turn that bitch loose right here in the area. I'm talking about, I live in like a cul-de-sac. I want to just go in the cul-de-sac and open up that goddamn can of worms. I want to open up Pandora's box in that cul-de-sac, and I guarantee all the parents living in this cul-de-sac will have houses that our kids bought us with their awesome careers. Because they would never get in fucking trouble again. Not Laquita on the job. Who? Laquita scared of motherfuckers. Boy, scared straight. She'll take it to a whole nother goddamn level. That bitch need to show on Netflix. I'm telling you, bro, she'll pull it off. I need her contact information. I need to let her loose on a couple motherfuckers. So, yes. Right. She need to make house calls, neighborhood calls, city calls or some shit. Like state call type shit. I need her contact information because she on top of it. Uh No, it was just Laquita that tipped tonight. So Laquita I guess she'll be the only one in story time on Wednesday. Right, hell of a karma. So yes, you guys, that was your creepy but true horror story for tonight. I hope you guys loved it because I love giving it to y'all. I love y'all to life. Y'all are my family. Y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. Good night.